Okay, hey, hello everyone, welcome to October Longhorn monthly meetup. And as usual, today we have some project update to share with the community, and also some important information to announce as well. The first item, let me the name. Okay, the first item is a big news for Longhorn. We are going to move the Longhorn project from sandbox project to incubating project. So it's ongoing and actually get accepted, but the official announcement will be coming in near future. So this is the great news for Longhorn, not just the change. It also means we will have more opportunity for the community to contribute, and also we will have more chance to promote our loan project to more users to try it, to evaluate, or even contribute. So this is the big news. Firstly, I want to share with the community. And secondly, we just released 1.2.2. The maybe this is incorrect. The 1.2.2 and 1.2.1. Yeah, we just released the 1.2.2, the latest patch release of 1.2. Actually, including the many fix in 1.2.1, but we found another critical issue, so we released 1.2.2 as an emergency patch release of 1.2. And the major issues like I think some issue reported from the 1.2.0 is like file system permission issues when we introduced the update of CSI provisional sidecar, and this actually fixed in 1.2.1, and also other important bug fixing we introduced in 1.2.1. But for 1.2.2, we found the backup restore have some critical issue stuff from 1.2.0. So we got fix it, especially it cannot make you restore back to the correct backup version. So this one actually fixed in 1.2.2, and we are expecting 1.2.2 will become much stable version compared with 1.2.1 and 1.2.0. But in near future, we still have a plan to release 1.2.3 to include some other bug fixing to make the 1.2 move to the stable stage. So you can rely on it to use it for a long while. Because for each feature release for Longhorn project, we will have a plan to have a constant support window for that. So we want to provide more patch release to make each feature release much stable if it is still on the support period. So this is about 1.2. Thirdly, we are working on 1.3.0 planning, and 1.3.0 will come in by next Q1. It's the end of next March, and later we can quick look about the 1.3.0 scope and many features around. Probably we can take a look first. Yeah. Let's see. Yeah, this is 1.3.0. We print many items, but this is item list I want to highlight here. Some major enhancement or stability improvement were included in 1.3.0. In 1.3.0, the major thing is we want to provide the reliable API interface, even through the kubectl CLI commands have a much compatible and stable customer resource schema to that user can operate. Right now, user we don't get 100% confidence to that user to update customer resource directly. Even we have a customer resource for most of operation or most of resource used in a Longhorn. Because we lack right now lack of validation or schema, or even we don't have a better design for the backward compatibility right now for customer resource perspective. But from 1.3, we will make the customer resource as a de facto interface for user. He can operate the Longhorn functionality from the UI and even from the customer resource point of view. So it's not just the internal operation. We will be an open standard for user to operate. So what is really important for users, because that mean the more automation stuff or integration stuff, user can start to leverage the supported customer resource definition. So this is one thing. So let me quickly walk through the items here. Take example, the first one, we will allow user to download backend image. As you know, backend image we already have several functions around the backend image in 1.2. But all the backend image actually just saved in cluster. So we want to cross the line to let user can download the backend image. Even you can create backend image from the volume, and later you can download back image. So it's like an alternative for the volume downloads solution. And the other one, the next is a CRD for snapshot. Like I say, for all the resource operation, we want to have CRD for each. So for user, you can simply operate them or check the status of each release. For now, snapshot, we don't have a CRD for that. It's more like internal resource for Longhorn system, but we want to have a public interface for that. So CRD is the only option for us. Next, we will have a proof of concept. Try to leverage SPDK as our foundation of our next data engine, but still have a long journey we need to go. So we will phase by phase in each following feature release come out some proof of concept. This one is focused on the simulate the volume engine and replica behavior, but based on SPDK instead of iSCSI. So it will be the important milestone for us to try and error to see how it works. And the end goal is introduce the next generation of a Longhorn data engine. And next is volume cloning enhancements. Yes, we already have a volume cloning in 1.2, but some items we want to introduce in 1.3, like UI support. And user can do a volume cloning from UI instead of manifest update only. This kind of enhancement item we want to continue in 1.3. And next is improve rebooting is cancelled if it take longer 24 hours. Because right now we have a hard limit for rebuilding to avoid is keep rebuilding infinity. So we want to unlock this limitation and to make sure we can support a large volume size support. So this is one major items we want to achieve in 1.3.0. And support bundle enhancement. We already have a support bundle in current version, but we want more because, as you know, our team is very actively replying the community issue and feedback from the GitHub or Slack channel. And we found every time we need to have some system information to help us troubleshooting or figure out the root cause. And so we think about it's possible to make the support bundle is extensible solution, even can collect some system level information for us instead of request every time from users provide the system information. So this is one thing we want to introduce in 1.3.0. And extend the CSI snapshot support. Right now we have a CSI snapshot support, but actually it's corresponding to the Longhorn backup. And right now we want it corresponding to the Longhorn snapshot. So to provide the user different option for that, you can use the CSS snapshot to restore from the snapshot or Longhorn backup. And volume download support is a once in one to method. Volume can be downloaded from the UI or directly, so that the user to get the data easy. For now, for user, it's not easy to get it. You need to launch a container in the corresponding node to copy the data from a file system level to get the data from inside the replica or volume replica. So we want to change a way to provide more better user experience for user. And Longhorn want to support the multiple network because right now we don't have any specific network interface selection for Longhorn control plane or even data plane. So we want to do this way. To that, the user can better management their network usage, even from different network interface. And recurring schedule in the backup to allow user to restore the backup and continue use the recurring job policy from there. This is another thing actually requests a lot from the community. And next one is quite important, is application consistent snapshot and backup. Probably people will think, is that really need to bundle into the Longhorn? What's the difference from the Vero? We want to introduce something, it's like a pre-hook or post-hook and like a volume group concept to make sure we can handle the multiple workloads concept like snapshot or something when they do the backup or backup stuff, because right now the Longhorn backup is the volume base. We did not really think about from the application point of view or application perspective. So we want to do this way, and Longhorn try to provide a much complete data service around our core functionality. So this is why we want to introduce this one to let the user have an opinionated solution when they use the Longhorn. They don't need to rely on the other third party to fulfill this goal. So this is one we want to introduce in 1.3.0. And the self-diagnostic for replica engine disconnection issue problem, and want to have a more matrix self functionality in the Longhorn itself, so we can better understand what's going on around the current system, so we can better do the adaptive action for that. So this is main purpose. Probably we will introduce in 1.3.0 or even in 1.3 foreign patch release. And Longhorn API refactoring, including a Longhorn CLI, these are the major items I want to emphasize. Like I say, we want to introduce a compatible and confidence user interface for user. Yes, user can use a Longhorn UI to operate, but want to that the user have a unified interface to operate as well. And this one is a Kubernetes customer resource. Right now we have, but we don't have confidence to let the user use that, because right now it's more like internal usage. And we want to provide more things around the customer resource, like validation or backward compatible after 1.3.0, so that a user can use that for any kind of integration, including automation. So this is the major items we want to introduce in 1.3.0. And that's why it's about a Kubernetes upgrade. And many users feedback how Longhorn handle the Kubernetes upgrade. Yes, we have a power disruption budget concept when you're doing the Kubernetes journal, but we don't have a complete documentation to talk about the Kubernetes upgrade and how Longhorn is to adapt it to handle this kind of system situation. So we want to come out with the best practice of user guide for user when they want to tackle the Kubernetes upgrade, and how it's a Longhorn system will be, and how to react to this situation or this case. So this is the purpose. And still, we have other issues or tickets, enhancements in 1.3.0. You can take a look, and this 1.3.0 was another major release for us, and please expect. So let's back to the slide. After 1.3.0 planning, actually in October, several events happening, like QCOM, North America 2021. We have office hour, and it's quite successful. We got a lot of questions, and many people join. And even it's the first day, the first section for user is quite earlier, but still I'm very thankful for. It's very sensible for users to join and appreciate as usual. And also we have a Social Ranger October monthly meetup talking about what's new in 1.2, and you can take a look the recording. Is quite a lot of information there, and the demos there, so you can take a look what the major feature introduced in 1.2 and give us a feedback. And last thing I want to share is for current meetup is quite very traditional. We just share the project update, status update, or some news update we want to share with the community. But in the future, I'm thinking probably we need to do a different way, especially we move into the incubating project, and we will have our engineer team join together, maybe have a few demos in the following meetup to let people understand what's the features, what's the change, what's the bug fixing we are having in the release. So this is one thing I want to introduce in the future. So please expect it, and I will announce the any meetup in the future if to encourage people to join together. Okay. So this is a major item I want to share here. Any questions so far? Let me stop sharing my screen. Okay, so if no, I think that's it. And see you next time. Expect our next monthly meetup. Have a good day, everyone. Bye.